let's get started here. I'm going to do something a little different that I don't like doing because I'm going to have to shut my Ninja down and restart it here. Let's get going. Let's take a look at the disclaimer here. I'm not a financial advisor by any means. I am a full-time day trader. This is for educational purposes only. So don't trade money that you can't afford to lose. Take a look at that and we'll get rolling. Guy from Ohio. PowerTrade trading format. This is a 20-minute trading session on a new topic every week. Live trade for 10 minutes. And join me in a 20-minute interactive mastermind. Is the microphone on? If your computer has a working microphone, you may be asked to join the conversation during the mastermind. Your participation is very important and will help accelerate your learning curve. Each mastermind includes wins. Tell us about your best trades of the week so far. Lessons, what did you learn this week that would benefit others? Q&A, what can we help clarify that will help you be a better trader? About WINvesting, established in early 2009, we've helped thousands of students like you in over 53 countries around the world. Our focus is to help you get real-world profit without risking hard-earned cash. We do that via our six-step profitability path so you can learn virtually in a risk-free, stress-free environment. For more information on that, go to www.winvesting.com. About your host, that's me, Ted Posobiec. Chief Trading Strategist at WINvesting.com, professional day trader, primarily futures. Host of the E-mini Insider Trading Room at WINvesting. Quick housekeeping notes here. Replays, we are recording this and it will be posted as soon as possible. Participate. Your active participation will help you reinforce what you've learned. Suggest. Send topics for future power trades to support@winvesting.com. If you have any suggestions, go ahead, send them in. If we use your suggestion for future power trade topics, you'll get a free month of our bronze membership, normally $29, with no auto renew and no strings attached. See details at www.winvesting.com. Before we get started here, if you're risking your own money in the market, stop. Learn how to trade other people's money with OPM, other people's money. Prop firm, we recommend Top Step Trader. You can get funded for up to $150,000 in your trading account. We've done it, and our students have done it. You keep 80% of the profits with zero risk. So you can take a look at that at www.winvesting.com, OPM, for more information. Rich, let me get back to you on that. I'll see what I can do. There shouldn't be a problem with you getting in. Part one, trading. The Russell is back. I don't know if a lot of you know about it, but it used to be the TF. How and why to trade the Russell 2000 E-mini. I'm glad to see it back. Overview. There's the upside. There's a downside of it as of right now. How to trade the Russell 2000 E-minis. How to set it up on Ninja Trader. The upside. The Russell 2000 E-minis is what we used to call the TF, is back. It was one of our favorite markets to trade. It was one of the first three markets that I had learned to trade. 6C, CL, and TF. Those were the first three that I learned how to trade. It was one of our favorite markets a few years ago due to the good volume and price action until it moved to the ICE exchange. And the data fees went through the roof. I could not see myself paying for that, the extra fee on top of everything else that you had to pay for. So I stopped trading it. I did keep an eye on it, Now, this gives us another good instrument to day trade. It's a great correlator for other markets like NQ, YM, and ES. The downside, right now the volume is pretty low with it as of right now, partially because it's coming back to the CME exchange after being absent for a few years, and the CME traders are rediscovering it like you and I are right now. Partially because the volume is temporarily split between the ICE and the CME for 1 year. That's about how long they're going to take to get that to transfer over. That will change here, Ruben, for Top Step. It's going to change once it's back on the CME. Now, you can trade it after you've passed your Top Step and you're trading live money. You have to add it, but you're going to have to pay the extra fee. So we'll talk about that a little bit later, but right now I want to go ahead and trade this. I'm going to get into that. Go over this one here. Partly because the volume is temporarily split between the ICE and the CME for 1 year as it's transitioned back into the CME. Everybody knows what it's like to trade when CL or gold are split. When you have 50,000 on one side of a contract and 50 on the other. It makes it kind of hard to trade, and that's what's happening. That's what I see happening now, and that's exactly what's happening now. So the volume is a little low, and it's going to be low on the ICE side also. And another thing, we are in the middle of summer. It'll probably take up to a year for this to completely come back, but I'll be watching it on a weekly basis. How to trade the E-mini Russell. The Russell 200, 2000 E-minis, cautiously. For now, just keep an eye on it. That's what I plan on doing. I'm going to just keep an eye on it. I'll take notes on the Russell at the end of the trading day and at the end of the week. What I want to look at is the 9:30 open, see how that reacts. There will be different trade setups that I'll do with that. And I want to see when there's important news reports. This here's what you guys should be taking a look at too, if you're going to start looking at it anyway. I wouldn't have it up on the screen, watching it on a daily basis. Once I start to see volume, I'll keep track of the volume and price movement. Once I start to see volume coming in a little higher, I'll make that determination when to get in it. When I know it, as soon as I start trading it again, I'll let you guys know there too. I will not trade it live until I see volume increase significantly before I start trading this live. It needs to have an average of 1,500 contracts at 9:30 open. I've set that there. That's what it used to be. We'll just keep an eye on it. That's where I want it to go. Should average at least 200 to 700 contracts during slow time, with spikes of well over 1,000 to 1,500 contracts throughout the day. Just like anything else, that's pretty much where I want to see things throughout the day on everything else. ES is a little higher than that, but take a look at that with NQ and YM, maybe even 6E. On a 1 minute candle, yes, that's what I'm looking for, on a 1 minute candle. I'll take a look at it on 5 minute, up to 5 minute, but I'll do all of the research on it at the end of the day, end of the trading day. That's when I'm going to start, and I already have started tracking the volume. How to trade the Russell 2000 E-mini. Study the personality of the Russell now that it's come back to the CME. Every market has its own personality. So I'll be watching what it's doing as compared to ES, NQ, and YM. And for updates on the Russell 2000, take a look at www.cmegroup.com. How to set up NinjaTrader. If you have not set this up recently, if you've had this computer has not been done. I've got it on the other computer, so we're going to go through this together. And Chris, as of right now, I have not looked at it on a 610 chart at all. I want to see more volume come in. When I get it up on the computer here, we'll go take a look at what we've got here. How to set it up on here. The Russell was listed as TF on the CME before moving to the ICE exchange. It is now listed as RTY on the CME. I'll show you how to get it to the NinjaTrader and analyze the market. So the thing is, if you put it in, you may not get RTY. Mine kept coming up as TF until I did a few things here, and we're going to do that here live with this here, and I'm going to do it live. So what I'm going to have to do, let's go to the control center, and that's this thing here. And the first thing I need to do is update the NinjaTrader. So I'll go to the download site. I want to get everything over here. Next thing I'll do is it wants my license key, so I go back to help, license key. I'll click that and I'll hit Control C. Put that in here, Control V. And I'll hit OK. I'll hit that. Put this back up here. And we'll hit Submit. And what this is going to do is give me an option, and I'm doing this for Ninja 8 or 7. Ninja 8 should be automatic. Select your trading platform, Ninja 7, and I'm going to download. While that's downloading, I'm going to go ahead and close my workspace. And I'm going to close out of Ninja. Yes. Then I'm going to go ahead and run the program. This can go out of the way for right now. While this is going, how's everybody been doing? Did everybody have a good week last week? Set up wizard, hit next, agree, next, and just run it through. And now it's going to install. We'll go ahead and hit yes. No, they're not rich. The oil and gold opens are not working like they had been. Got to remember, there's no floor that it actually opens, and we are in the summer. Now that I have that done, I'm going to go and open up NinjaTrader. Once we have that, I want to go to Tools, Options, and data and reset the instruments. And I'm going to hit yes. And just give this a few seconds and it will notify you that it's done. If you don't do this, RTI will, well, at least on my computers, it never came back up. Now I'm going to have to restart Ninja again. That's very important. So I'm going to shut it down, hit yes to all, and then I'm going to go back to Ninja Trader. And let's make it work actually, let's go ahead and I want more space here. I shouldn't have done that. Let's connect, get connected, new chart. See, it's not here. Old TF is there. So what I want to do is go to Tools, Instrument Manager. RTY, now it come up. Before it wasn't. And I'm going to just slide that over. I'm going to take the TF out. I don't want that in there anymore. But RTI is what TF used to be. And hit OK. And we'll have a chart here shortly. New chart and RTY. Let's go to a 1 minute chart and I will use my default. I got so many charts in here, I need to get rid of some. As soon as it populates, we'll bring it out. You can see here with the chart, we do get a volume spike of 300, not really what I'm looking for. And that was 1050. I don't have this set up for the time trader indicator, but what I'll do is I'll go to 930 and take a look. Just put a line in. Looks like it went up okay at 930. We did have a shoot up. $5.6, not too bad. So the open there didn't look too bad, but what I'll do is look at this and I'll write down volume prior to the open is 8 or less, whatever it might be. Just before the open, from 8 to 53 or 8 to 60, I just rounded off. And max volume at the open, I'll write that down, 200 plus. If there's news or anything coming out, take a look at that. But I have all that stuff off to the side so I can figure out what it's on a spreadsheet, so I can see if there's a decline in volume or an increase in volume over time. And this almost looks like a bond trade in the morning. So as of right now, once I start seeing fuller candles, less wicks, and I don't want to see a lot of these. This here would be like early morning trading. I don't want to see an open and close at the same spot. That would be not good. We can take a look at this on a, let's go to a 5 minute chart. It gets rid of some of it, but look back here prior to the open, you have 5 minutes of no movement at all. Volume is up 600 here at 10:05. So right now I'm going to hold back but keep an eye on it, and I encourage you guys to keep an eye on it too. Just remember, once you update your, get the latest version of NinjaTrader, you have to go in. Let's get this out of the way. You have to go in to Tools, Options, Data, and reset the instruments. Now, if you have the newest version already, you could probably just go ahead and do that. But I know I did not have, I was probably two of the updates behind on this computer. So hit reset instruments, go through everything that it says, then you shut it down and then come back, then turn it back on. But if you don't if you don't restart it, it's not going to come up with RTY. I hope that those that couldn't get it are getting it now on Ninja 7. Ninja 8 was automatic. All I had to do was restart, open it up and restart. I didn't have to do anything else. They made that pretty simple. But for 7, and I know most of us are on that, $5 a tick. They dropped that down too. So it'd be equivalent to YM and NQ. We'll see what they do once volume comes back. They could push it back the other way. Anybody that's in Canada, I'm going to ask the question here I have. What brokers do you guys use in Canada? There's a question for someone that's there. Is that IB? International Brokers? Is that who that is? Interactive Brokers, yeah. That's what I see people in Canada using. Can trade futures, yep. RTY. You can use other, Rich is saying that you can use other brokers with Ninja, but not in the US if you don't open a Ninja account. Didn't open it up years ago. So you'd be grandfathered in then. All right. Give me a second here. Anybody have any questions? Yeah, I was grandfathered in on some of my accounts that I kept on certain things also. Any questions on the how to get it transferred over or how to get it back on Ninja? I really wanted to go over that. I wanted Chris, I haven't used it on, I have not taken any trades on RTY at all yet. I will, it just stands for the Russell 2000. Is RTY, that's the Russell 2000 E-mini. It's new to you, yep. I used to trade it when it was TF, before it went to the ICE exchange, and before they jacked up the price on it. There's nothing being shown right now. I'm trying to get a, give me a second here. There we go. I got a chart that's trying to load, and I want to get it over here. 2 o'clock trade. Just hurry up and get some marks out here. Pushing highs. And we have a 2 o'clock trade coming up. I have a high here. That was our last high right there, and that was with volume. Would be, I would have to say international brokers would be the one that people are using in Canada. I couldn't tell you which one to use. I'm not there. Yes. I like this trade because it is close to the close. Sometimes this works out really fast, and other times it'll take a while for it to trigger in one way or the other. And I don't like to get in too early. I do see it coming, popping up here, and then dropping. I'm going to take it the standard way. I've got a 3, 5, and 7. 3 tick, 5 tick, and a 7 tick stop. I'll probably close that in a little tighter on the stop. I do like that short up here, though. But we'll see. Let's take a look. $299.20. I was in the hole this morning. Was able to dig myself out. I expect it to come down. That's what it's been going up, so I expect to see a drop. But there is that possibility that it'll push up a little higher and then come down. We have 47.50 right above us, so I'll be waiting for that. On the quotes, because one is on the TF is still on the ICE exchange, and the RTY is on the CME exchange. So one's going to be a little over the other. Actually, the ICE exchange probably still holds most of it. People are just starting. It's just coming back on the CME, so it's going to take a while. It did the same thing when it went to the ICE exchange. it took its time getting into some volume. Then when they raised the rates on it and lowered the tick value, you know, per tick, things changed again. What do you think? Do you think we're going to go up or down here? Dan, if you're there, could you answer the question from Hartman at 201? CL has already rolled over. 16th, 17th, I go by what the volume is, whatever one has the highest volume. Yeah, that was after the oil report. I was up a little higher, and then I took a trade a little while ago, and it came down. Got that out of that. Now I'm down even more. I do like the short. Usually around, I think that's the first one I lost in the room here in a while. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I kind of figured it was going short. Pop up, but this likes to do a lot of this. I really like to see it come back down. It'll come down a little bit. We have support right here where it's at now, and then it'll work its way down, or it'll continue going up. I still think it wants to hit this 50. It wants to go up there. And then once it hits there, it might go up a few ticks and then head back down. I'm good with where the short is. Have I found any consistent trades on anything lately? What I have found is after 10 o'clock, between 10:15 and let's say noon. Usually I am completely out of here by noon, but I'll just say up to noon. I've been taking 610 trades and volume spike trades at those times, and just trying to get base hits until I'm either out of the hole or I make it up to get back up. Last week in the room was, I think I had one green day between 8:15 and 10 o'clock. Thursday was my only losing day. I got a new phone. I don't know how to shut it off. There, I think I got it. Losing day, that was with the natural gas report. Figured I would make that back, and I didn't. But I was down a few $100s just about every day last week. But I was able to pull out after between 10:15, more so on the 10:30 side to 11:30, 12 o'clock. But I was only trying, 3-5 ticks, then trying to get 10, 15 later on once I started seeing a pattern. But the volume spikes are working for me. Yesterday I noticed something with volume, and I'm testing that again. It does after 10:15. I don't care what it is. CL, I don't have an ES chart up, so I can't say that, but I do have CL, NQ, GC, and ZB. Whenever I see because all of my things work the same on all of the markets, it doesn't matter what I'm looking at. A volume spike on one volume is good and everything settles down, it's good. 610 trade, the only way I would know that is if I look up and see if it's 377 tick, 233, if that's gold or not. I use a different tick chart, but I still like the 610 setup on any chart after the market opens. I may use a 610 chart or a 377. 377 is what I usually use on gold. 377, but if the volume is out and we get a lot of movement, I will move that to 610. There's an Aussie trade tonight. News trade. Like I say, this could take a while. I'm going to pull this up. Chris, what do you? I must have missed something. 9:30, 6A. Oh, that the news. 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Yep. I got a friend of mine that does that. Ian will trade that tonight. I don't. I'm usually watching X-Files or something. Lost in space. No, he just uses the 1 minute chart. Yeah, Rich, I think he is. All right. I'll pull this up. I am going to keep that there. I'll keep that there no later than 2:45. Part 3, the Mastermind, wins, lessons, and Q&A. What is your best trade so far this week or this past week? If you have a microphone, let me know and I'll unmute you. Otherwise, just type it in the chat box and we'll get to it. I have not really had a best trade. We'll take a look. What you're going to see here, you're going to see a lot of trades that I took at the news. So this would be my best. 10:30. I love trading the non-farm payroll. I love it. What I have, getting some notes out here. Non-farm payroll, I like gold and ZB bonds. Yes, is a full service, Ninja is a full service broker. Let me show the trades here. You're going to see there was a lot of volume spikes in the trades. Entries, there's stops, but I'm only using a 4-tick stop. I used 4 contracts today with a 3 and 5 tick target. The first one trade, once it came in, it slammed me plus into the positive side. So there's a reason why I went back to 3 and 5 ticks. I have had a big winning streak, long winning streak using this, and I know the day is coming. I like winning the big dollars, but I know that in winning it, there's also that chance, and chance is really high. That it could take back quite a bit of what you made. So what I decided to do was go with 4 contracts, 2 at 3, 2 at 5, and got some pretty good fills plus fills on that. What I do is I enter close to the time before it hits as possible. 10 seconds. Let me grab the indicator here. I'm going to put something on it. I don't know this one. This is a brand new chart here, so I don't have everything on it. Taking this trade here, I like to come 3 to 5 ticks above and below. I'm not going to go into exactly how I do it because it's really hard. You can use the brackets here off the time trader indicator, and I don't like setting it right up at the 2 tick. Only because price is close to there. I'd probably go up 1 or 2 more ticks here. And then on this side down here, I wouldn't mind going 1 or 2 ticks below it. But it just depends on where price is at the time. A lot of times what I'll do is I'm watching this and I'm going to drop it in as close to it as possible. But you can get whipped out real bad with that. You want to be careful. Trading this news is a high risk. Trading natural gas is even higher, I think. But there is things that you can use to, Rich, you're using a 6-tick bracket. That's good. There's other things that looks like I'm short that trade, and it's going against me quickly. And we get a volume spike right on the 50 EMA. Not good. Well, maybe I'm holding my breath. Yes, that's what you see here is a lot of reversals where I'm trying to get the reversal of this. Show trades again. You can see that there's entries here that where I did go short. There's short entries in here, came back down. Once price came back down here, I did go long again, and it popped back up and target filled here. So that's a reversal there. I didn't wait for that. I was talking with someone and didn't catch the run down here. And one of the guys I was talking to took 40 ticks to the downside from where he got in, which was very nice. Very nice. Yeah, wait for it to close the previous candles so that it would catch. Oh, that's good. Doing both sides of it on Sunday. Very good. I think this might, if it wants to drop, I think it's going to go a little further. I do want my 3 ticks. So so there's your good trades. Take a look at the opens at 6 o'clock at Eastern time, PM. The 3 o'clock trades, 3 a.m. are looking really good. Just about any of the markets, Rich, at 6 p.m. and 3 a.m. Mainly, it's going to be your gold bonds. I know NQ has been moving really well. Gold bonds, CL, and the sixes. Yes. Look for it at the London or elsewhere. Now, again, it is summertime, and keep your losses to a minimum. Go do it in simulation. There are other trades to take. Yeah, I get that. I don't think I have this 6 p.m. trade. I've mentioned it before in various webinars, but I don't have anything written up on it. Keith. 6 p.m. for CL, yes, Chris. Just take a look at it. It might not be good. Sometimes it's really slow moving. Take a look. I think one of these markets at 4 o'clock yesterday. Well, here's the 3. Nice move there at 3. 4:30. Look at that. 6 or 7 o'clock here. Not much. It takes a while for it to start moving. 9 o'clock maybe. You have to pick what time. Just take a look at several times that are good for you. I'll look at more ZB at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. What time frame is my chart? I use 1 minute on, for minute side, I use 1 minute, and tick charts anywhere from 233 to 610. Oh, there's 4 ticks. We got a target hit. Now I'll tighten this up. I should have left it at 5 ticks there, eh? Let's come down. Keep coming down. I want to tighten this up a little more. There's 3 ticks again. Nope, 4 ticks. Not quite 5. I'm happy with that. Woohoo! That does look like I was up a little higher than I was even with the loss. Maybe not. Get that out of the way. Now take a look at this maybe at 2:30 also. With time trades, it's a personal area of time that you can trade yourself. What makes it good for you? I don't like trading at between if I'm going to trade in the evening, which it's very seldom that I do, because when I'm done here, I want to go home. I cook supper, do a little odds and ends around the house, finish up for the day, and I'm ready to relax. I was at 290. Well, so I'm down. Went to 299, 190. Thanks, Rich. I'm up above 200, so I'm happy. Mastermind lesson. What did you learn this week that would benefit other traders? If you have a microphone, let me know, and I'll unmute you. Otherwise, type it into the chat box. I forgot to write all that down. 239 is good. I'm good with that. What I had learned is that going to just getting base hits is a lot less stressful than trying to get home runs all the time. 3, 5 ticks or 5 and 7 ticks consistently is a lot better than getting 10 ticks or 20 ticks every once in a while. So I still like the 3 5s, 5 7s. And another thing, I would rather go for odd numbers than even numbers. I would rather have my stops the way I've got them. I understand stops being wider. With news trades, I want to do a lesson on that, but I want more info on it. I've got 2 other guys that are trading with me live. Maybe not with me, but they tell me what the problems that they're having. Last week on the natural gas, we lost all of our stops were gone. None of us had stops. Our fills were a little different, which that's going to happen. I lost $80 on it. One guy lost $40 and one guy made $30. But that was all had to do with when we hit exit the trade, just close everything out. There's things that are coming up you know, when you get hit into a trade and it's moving so fast, your stop is actually above your entry, and it's going to kick that trade out. So there was something that I was talking to these guys this morning, something that I want to try, but I can't try it on a simulated mode in simulation because it's not going to give me the same results. So I'm going to have to do this in a live thing. But all right, Chris, thanks for coming. So what I want to do is set up an ATM to try to stop that from happening. But as soon as it goes into the direction, just one tick, I want it to go to my original stop. But you have to be willing to take that initial stop to begin with. If it's 10 ticks or 20 ticks, and I would not do a 20 tick stop with 2 or more contracts. It would only be, I'd only do it with 1 contract until I know that it would work. And it doesn't matter with the stop, the sign coming up, whether it's 1 contract or several, because one of the guys is only trading 1 contract, one guy's trading 2, and I was trading 3. Yeah, I get what he's doing. I don't agree with it, but that's why everybody's got to come up with their own plan on it, Rich. So again, my thing of learning this week is that get base runs, and I don't worry about what other people are making. I worry about what I'm making, and taking a look more so after 10 o'clock for trades to come out. Right now being summer, open trades, time trades at the 8:20, sometimes they work. They're not working as well as they used to. We won't know until after summer when the system is going to start working again. Most traders take a good system and destroy it by trying to make it into a perfect system. Do you agree? Yes or no? Most traders take a good system and destroy it by trying to make it into a perfect system. I agree. Eastern time. All my times are I'll be talking in Eastern time. Yes. Ed, yes. Keith, yes. Robert, yes. Most traders just screw it up. Yeah. Yep. Mastermind Q&A. What can we help to clarify that will help you be a better futures trader? Again, if you have a microphone, let me know and I'll unmute you. Otherwise, just type it in the chat box. I really appreciate everybody's comments here today. It's good. Just seen one that I wanted to read. Try to read them all, but it had something today. Rich started testing 1 live contract sometime soon. More trades, less risk. You average out the percentage in your favor. Yeah. Had a question about Top Step. I decided that I wanted to attempt to get an account with them and was hoping to use your discount code to start. However, when I attempted to sign up, they said the code was declined. Do not know what I did, if you did something wrong. Okay, if you got the discount code, Dan, can you yeah, email support at WINvesting. A lot of times if you take that code and call them direct, they'll get that set up for you. But email WINvesting support at WINvesting.com. I think that's ridiculous. That's too big of a stop. 15, 20 ticks. Not unless you have a trail stop after it goes in your direction, even 1 tick. You're welcome, Charles. Have a good one. See you next week. I don't have it with me. If you can email support at WINvesting.com. You're talking about a code up for Top Step, Keith? Oh no, no, I don't have anything for one up. Is that a prop firm? They change that out occasionally there, Rich, just write support. Next step, where to go from here? Review your notes and take action on on at least one thing you've learned. Visit us at www.winvesting.com and check out the profitability path. Send your feedback and suggestions for future episodes to support at winvesting.com. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.